So recently I got back from the NASCAR Sprint Cup night race at Bristol. Now, if you've never been to Bristol, Tennessee, it is a slice of Americana at its finest, especially during the race. And if you don't believe it, just ask them. I mean, as you go into the Coliseum, right where the trucks pull in and bring the cars down into the infield, it says, "The last great Coliseum." Reminded me so much of Rome and Verona, but when you go in there, you're thinking, maybe this is a joke, but you go in, and it's a true Coliseum. It's the real deal. It really is an amazing arena built for speed. But the most fascinating stuff doesn't even happen inside the arena, the last great Coliseum on earth. It happens in the Salvador Dalian goo that oozes out for miles outside of the Coliseum. There is America. There is the American way, where you know where people stand just by looking at what they wear. As an example, you're going to have people wearing the number 24 Jeff Gordon shirt or the Dale Jr. Son of the Intimidator 88 Mountain Dew swag. You know where these guys stand. They say it proud, they yell it proud. The 160,000 plus fans. Then I ran across a guy who was wearing a orange shirt with a Gator logo, Florida Gator logo on it. I'm thinking, man, this guy's a Florida Gator fan. Sat down with him for a little bit, but after further inspection, I realized that his shirt said Gator Hater. Gatorhator. Gator Hater. Tennessee fan. I thought hater was spelled Hater. Anyway, then I run across this other guy. He was something else. He was an ill-advised young adult in a skin-tight Superman bodysuit with a .48 on his cape, flapping in the wind. I knew where that guy stood. He loves Jimmy Johnson, everything he stands for. Me? Let me just say this. Let's be perfectly clear. I will never wear a skin-tight bodysuit in the hills of Tennessee. Not a good idea. But every now and then, I run across a real mind bender. You know, a brow scratcher. I'm on the way back from Bristol. I go through Asheville, but as I'm approaching Asheville, there's a guy on an overpass, standing, strong, holding a flag. A tanned man holding a flag with his Stetson, holding a rebel flag. I thought, ain't no big deal, rebel flag. Man, I'm getting close home to Greenville. I know where I'm at. It's cool. I respect it. Anybody who wants to stand out there with whatever kind of flag, knock yourself out. I might not like it, but okay. That's a beautiful thing about America. As I got closer, you know what I noticed? I noticed that the tanned man was a man of African American descent. He was a black man holding a rebel flag. Are you kidding me? I mean, for real, are you kidding me? What is that? I drove and I pondered, and I pondered and I drove, and I couldn't figure it out. It was like seeing a Sarah Palin car, Sarah driving the car, with an I Love Hillary bumper sticker on it. Or perhaps a white supremacist with a yarmulke coming out of the McDonald's on a Monday afternoon. I couldn't quite get my head around it. It was a mind bender. But then I remembered I'd seen this once before. I was at a David Allan Coe concert. Black man comes in wearing a denim jacket, rebel flag on the back. Still didn't know what it meant then either. But at least he was standing proud. He stood for something. That's what I love about this country, that people will stand up, step outside of their box, and be that Clark Kent for just a second, for just a minute. So you can say, this is who I am. This is who I stand for. Those people who don't like me, throw those arrows and spears. The evil forces try to drag me down. You want to know something? When you do that, it's really exhilarating. It's really exhilarating. It's not playing Peter Parker in some Spider-Man jammies. I'm talking about really stand out there and say who you are, and this is what I stand for, and this is why. let's get back to the black man on the bridge with the rebel flag. I've been thinking about it, and I think I've come up with the reason that he was doing that. You know what I think? Well, actually, I got no idea, but I thought it was a pretty interesting thing, and I love it that the guy did it. Are you kidding me?